I think there's like a consistent thing you see with like, particularly in like music, where people undergo humiliation rituals. And that's what I think the Taylor Swift Kanye West thing was when he was like the "I'm gonna let you finish" speech. It's like I think that was like a humiliation ritual for her.
Okay.
You know?
What was Kanye's?
Um,
I guess what's happening now. The earth is flat.
No. We're not going there. That's too much. You need something that's like way more believable that brings the people in the middle over a little bit. Because if you're too far off the edge of the flat earth, you're not going to actually bring anyone with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Figuratively. Do you know what I mean? So here's a better one. This still might be too crazy. Britney Spears is, in her Instagram, is real time.
I have to show you the latest video.
Yeah, show me. It's a real time. What's the word I'm looking for? Real time exposure of her being mind controlled.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? MK Ultra stuff. It's like, and I definitely believe that because I think that entertainment, it's like such a classic conspiracy theory, but I think it's so true. And I feel like the more I see, the more it's confirmed. It's like people in high places of power and entertainment and influence are always, let me see the video. It's not playing, but that looks insane.
Yes.
Is it what? You saw it, Alex? Oh no. Like it makes me nervous.
Yeah. That's the exact emotion.
She's not moving that fast though. That's time lapse. Like it's sped up.
No, she's moving that fast.
Really?
Yes.
It looks super
She's a
tweaky.
trained like dancer.
That's true. Forgot this is what she did for a living before she lost her mind.
She just got divorced.
So a lot of people would just say that she's mentally ill, right?
Yeah.
But I think she is. But I think she lost her mind from like actually reaching the pinnacle of entertainment and being used to influence people through her music. You know what I mean? Because like once you get to that point, I think you have to like come to terms with like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't think it's particularly nice once you realize like, wait, what? I'm not just like writing music anymore because I like to share my emotions. Like, you know how a lot of her music, this is like the classic, like, ooh, hidden messages or whatever. And probably a lot of that is like reaching. But like a lot of her lyrics are very weird.
Yes.
In a way that seem like cries for help or like.
Well, they had that with Michael Jackson too.
Yeah, he did the same thing.
It was all I really know is that they don't even care about us.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one was like a famous one for like the Illuminati or whatever.
Right.
I say this, but like it's totally real.
Yeah. What do you think it is? What do you think the Illuminati is? If you had to like guess. Because it's probably a real thing. It's just not defined well.
Well, it's just like there's like Freemasons and like that kind of those kind of groups or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that a religion? Like what even is that?
Yeah, I think so. It's a religion in like a relatively secretive club.
Okay.
Particularly the from my understanding, like the higher you go.
Okay.
It becomes more secretive.
So it's got to be something, because like I agreed with what you were saying the other day about celebrities having handlers.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's got to be a point you get so famous that you just can't handle it. I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh, it's just like,
or
it's just too weird of a situation. Like to experience that level of fame is too weird for you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you're just too famous.
Right. And you do like,
Um,
I think people also put in that position are probably self-selected. Not all of them, but I think a lot of them would probably be self-selected for people that are like have the propensity to be a little bit unhinged.
Yeah.
Right. So it's easy probably to.
Because you can say like, oh, some people are handling it well, like Taylor Swift.
Okay.
She's so famous, right?
Right.
And she's relatively zero
Pretty clean,
scandals,
right? Yeah,
right?
nothing crazy.
Other than
That's
breaking
true.
up with men.
Right. And we
Have
don't
you
even know
not
she does
seen-
that. She just says so in her
Have
music.
you not seen how satanic her things have gotten?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
They're different. You know when they got like that?
When after
After
she had-
Kanye humiliated her.
Oh yeah.
When
she
was
also,
that?
She also
A while back.
at one point, something with a music label. I think it was after this, not after Kanye. She had something with a music label where I don't know if like the deal went bad or something, and they owned all her songs. So she re-recorded all her songs under her own label.
Oh, really?
She re-recorded every single song she
But then
had.
she would get sued by them.
I don't know. I don't
so-
know.
right?
I don't know exactly what happened, but I just heard
never
about
heard
that.
about
But
that.
it
That
feels
sounds
like
crazy.
after that,
Something went down. I'm a big believer that. What's that, sorry?
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I think there's like a consistent thing you see with like, particularly in like music where people undergo humiliation rituals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think the Taylor Swift Kanye West thing was when he was like the "I'm gonna let you finish" speech. It's like I think that was like a humiliation ritual for her.
Okay.
You
So
know,
what was Kanye's? I guess what's happening now.
Yeah, no, he had something a while back.
Because
Right?
it's pretty humiliating what they just found, like him with his wife in Italy on the boat.
Oh, that's definitely something. Yeah.
Right,
I don't
that's
know if that changes
humiliating.
the trajectory of his career.
Well, I think this is like a Gucci Mane thing. Like, I don't think that's the real Kanye.
Right, like he's cloned?
Yeah, like you know about Gucci Mane, right?
Yeah, that they cloned him?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He's like
So
not
wait,
the same
what's
guy.
how did people come to that conclusion?
was,
Is it the
it was
tattoo stuff?
Tattoos, ears.
Different ears?
So they said that he went to jail, right?
Uh-huh.
And came out with less tattoos.
Is Gucci Mane that famous?
Like famous enough.
Okay. Like
Alex,
he's
do you know Gucci Mane?
everyone knows Gucci Mane. But like
I can't name a Gucci Mane song, but
I got the bag.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Flip it and tumble it. Something, something, something.
You got the bag on me.
Yeah, actually, so that video of Kanye.
Yeah.
Right? Where he's walking down that fashion runway.
Yeah.
Um
That's recent too, isn't it?
yeah. And it says cuz he got into it for saying white lives matter.
Yeah, it
Right?
said Jewish lives matter.
Yes. Yes.
In a blue sweater, which is like a color of
What?
like a Jewish color. I don't know.
It's a Jewish color.
Like if you,
I guess it's
like around Christmas,
it's the exact color.
around Christmas.
Oh, that's true.
Jewish people use blue.
Yeah. Because that guy walking did not look like
That's
him.
not Kanye.
That did not look
at
like
all.
him, dude, at all. That didn't look like him at all. He had the swagger off it, like didn't look like how him.
We
at
haven't
all.
seen
Just
him for
didn't.
months.
But
You know when they were analyzing? So
I'm trying to think of what his humiliation ritual is, because obviously everything that went down with him in the last year, definitely just like a large thing to kind of, whether you agree with the things he said or you didn't, I think it's definitely being spun into a narrative that is definitely not favorable for him.
Well, then that makes you think, isn't then that's like what he was saying is actually the elites of the Hollywood, at least?
Maybe, maybe not. But I'm trying to think of things that happened like years ago
Okay.
that would have happened. I'm trying to recall like during his documentary,
Yeah, me too.
right? Like the events that happened in there.
I
'Cause there
guess,
was
I guess it was when he went to like the psych ward. And they
well,
put him
one
in
of the theories, that's right, because they threw him on meds. One of the theories about him in like the conspiracy world is that the whole like sell your soul stuff is like for him to ascend to the next level in superstardom was took the price was his mother,
Oh.
because he ended up, or she ended up dying under anesthesia for getting fake boobs or something.
Oh, was it?
Some type of plastic surgery or something. Yeah. And then she ended up dying.
And that was his
huge.
only family.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, that's when he went down like the dark path.
Well,
and
isn't
like
that
he
when
started sounding a lot different in his music.
Yeah.
But a lot of
But
people
getting
would be
more
like, that
famous.
was the moment when he had to pay the price, and he knew there was like personal conflict there of like, I'm not ready, or I regret this. This is pretty dark, but also I'm also like determined to kind of keep going, because he is kind of like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if he wants to go somewhere, he'll go somewhere. It was pretty clear in that documentary that guy was like, even when he was a nobody, he was like dialed in to be like just the best at whatever he was going to do. So he has a mentality to do that. So it's like, if that was real and that's true, he could be that type of person. That could be like, it sounds crazy to say, right? But you're like, if someone would do that, to be like, I will give up my mother, which that was his whole life, right? Him and his mom. She was super tight with him. You can see that in that documentary. That was pretty clear. Gnarly, right? Okay, shift.
Yeah.
Do you believe in, there's the word going around to explain this, and I forget because I just haven't really read.
Do the do.
What?
Oh, no.
I don't know what you're saying. The energy, these weapons.
Beams of light. I'm saying do the do. That's what it's called.
Do the do?
That's what it's called.
But there's a technical term for this technology, right? That like people are all calling a natural disaster, but like can be used
direct energy weapon.
That's what they call it? Direct energy weapon?
I don't know. The do.
Direct energy weapon. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's what it is. DEW. Okay. I was like, okay, I didn't know that's what you're saying. That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Direct energy. So is that real? Direct energy weapons?
I mean, yes. Because,
do you know this?
Okay. For everyone that's going to be like, okay, no, it's not real. They have shown.
Who's they?
People looking into it. I sound like Eddie Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you are Eddie Bravo.
This laser. Okay, so in wherever this is happening, Maui or wherever, right?
Okay.
These celebrities. So I think this conspiracy theory has merit, and I think that so they're trying to make the island like too expensive to live. They're trying to like make it a very expensive place. So why would every celebrity be painting their house the same color blue?
Do we know that?
Yes.
A lot did.
Like they have drone shots.
Okay.
Of Oprah and whoever painting their house blue, the same color.
There's enough of them where it's weird?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
the pattern's big enough?
would be weird.
Would it?
2 celebrities wanting to match?
Well, I mean, like, I'm sure if there's a color that's trendy, a lot of people do it.
No, but the whole roof, like, it would be done a different way.
Okay.
So they wouldn't match. Like, being a celebrity, like, by yourself is having individuality.
No,
like,
it's not. They all look the exact same.
No, but the thing is, like, you know their name for something they did. That's still individual, right? Like, a celebrity is known for, like, being a bit different. Whether that just be like having a TV show. Not everyone has a TV show. You know what I mean? They don't have to be weird.
I don't buy this, but keep going.
What don't you buy about it?
That they're unique in any way. I think they're all the exact same.
They are, though.
They're not, though. Okay, keep going. What do we got?
Fact check. Okay.
This is Facebook
Direct energy weapons do use concentrated I didn't know why I thought your foot was like a squirrel for a second when you kicked it
freak
up.
you out?
It scared me. I was like, is there an animal in here? Direct energy weapon. Use concentrated electromagnetic energy to combat energy forces and assets. These weapons include high energy lasers and other high-powered magnetics, such as millimeter wave and high-power microwave weapons.
High-powered microwave
This
weapons.
is on a government website.
Okay. U.S. government?
Yep.
It's got to be.
US GAO.
Okay.
These celebrities are all painting their houses the exact same, and
Yeah.
their roofs specifically the same shade of blue. This shade of blue does not get affected by these lasers, right? So everyone's house is getting burned down, but all the celebrities' houses are fine. But they're going to tell you that's not, it's not conspiracy. Like,
Right. Like
it's
there's
100% is. No celebrity
the
lost
crazy thing about conspiracy theories like this too is that I totally believe that there's a war of information in general where it's like, because a lot of things that are so crazy are actually true, even though people would scoff at it, right? But the
Yes.
problem is, and people know that, particularly when they are involved in narratives that need to be protected, and it's like, or preserved. And I think, if you're in a place of influence and you have the power to influence public opinion, there's like a very real thing where there's like deliberate misinformation being put out. So it's like you grab a hold of a certain theory, you know what I mean? And then you attach certain things to it that are like obviously untrue.
So,
And then you pull it one way so that it doesn't end up going down the way of the truth. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, so like a girl I met in Portugal was from Hawaii. She is currently not living there anymore, but she was from there. And she was like, oh, Oprah's doing great things because she's donating a lot of money to all the people that lost.
You have to answer it.
Go ahead. King Carden, Ontario.
Do you know what that is? Okay, we have to answer the call. Yeah, hello. Hello.
Yeah, hi, sir. My name is James.
How you doing, James?
Dropped call.
Did it drop? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was going to be good. Something tells me your name's not James.
Oh.
Okay. Continue. You're on a good one.
My fact checker is sending me some stuff.
My conspiracy theory is that was the Illuminati disrupting you from sharing.
That's 100% what that was.
Okay, continue what you're going to say. It was James.
He's going to sell me duck cleaning.
James the duck cleaner.
My ducklings need cleaning.
Okay, go. I don't have any pet ducks.
She was from Hawaii and she was saying that Oprah was donating a lot of, it's not a phone call, a lot of money to all these people that their houses got whatever. Oprah's house didn't burn down and now Oprah's buying up all this land.
I've heard this too. Right.
But all they're focusing on is, oh, she's donating so much money.
Right.
All these people. I understand these people. I'm not trying to be insensitive. People lost their homes. It wasn't random wildfires.
Right.
It was the dew.
I think so too. It seems like a lot of things don't check out.
No, and I mean, like, you just have to look into it. People don't want to look into it because they don't want to seem like they're conspiracy theorists.
It's like to simply question something that seems so obvious. I think
people are scared to. They're just like, no, I'm just gonna go with what the news told me.
Right.
That's a safe bet.
Because then you'll be.
I don't really care.
Yeah, looked at like you're stupid. It's like I don't know, man. There might be something there. I don't know. To assume also, like, we know that, like, since civilizations at all have ever existed, any type of organized communities where there could be any type of like local or larger news, that there's always been people in positions that could control the news. There's some humans that they're the people that are the purveyor of information. And there's always been those people who will have a vested interest in sharing a specific narrative and swaying public opinion. So to assume that those people that are different now as generations go by and people die, but it's like to assume that like that doesn't exist anymore and everything that we're being told as like an official narrative on something is just inherently true is like silly to assume.
Well, and I don't blame them because think about how many people there are relative to how many people are in military or police. Like, you have to control people somehow. You have to. Like, people have watched The Purge, where you can get away with anything for
Mhm.
X amount of hours and people are just going crazy and stuff. That would be how, like, you have to drive people down a path that you want them on so that they're easy to control and that, like, people stay in line,
Right.
right? That's just like so that there's not 100% chaos all the time. I understand that.
Yeah, there's actually a
I-
functional utility in keeping people believing a certain thing.
Yes.
That isn't just profit.
I just don't, what I don't like about that is that it's like, it gets blown out of proportion for certain things.
And what do you mean?
Like too manipulative for things that don't have fact.
Okay, explain what you mean.
I can't really. I'm gonna end up talking about COVID.
That's fine. Whatever. Just give me examples of what you mean.
Just like them
wrong with COVID?
saying things about the vaccine that weren't proven just to make people get it.
Sure. Yeah, right. Safe and effective.
Right?
I was thinking about this, by the way, too, because I forgot. I didn't really look into the Maui thing, but I forgot one of the very interesting things. Now, these are all just patterns. They're all just coincidences. So I'm not saying it's like a guaranteed connection of conspiracy, but it does. Weird coincidences are weird coincidences. Even if I see them, I'm intrigued. One of them with the Maui thing that I totally forgot about is the police chief of Maui.
Oh, yeah.
Was the same police chief
As
in the city of Las Vegas,
Yeah,
right?
for Ariana Grande's shooting.
No, Jason Aldean. Wasn't it Jason?
No, it was Ariana Grande.
No, the Jason Aldean shooting. The one where the guy went up into Caesar's Palace or whatever from...
That was Ariana Grande.
Yeah, no, Jason Aldean. It was country. Jason Aldean. Trust me, I was deep into this conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Because so you don't know about the Vegas shooting then?
I really thought that was Ariana Grande.
It's not.
Okay.
Jason Aldean. It was nuts because so the police chief, that's just a weird coincidence. Does that mean there's nefarious behavior going on behind closed doors? I don't know, but it's weird. That's a small percentage of
the same guy.
Yeah. The Vegas one was an obvious psyop, in my opinion, too, and there's multiple things that are super, super weird. But the one is like, so everyone knows that Las Vegas is like the most surveilled city in all of America. The most cameras going 24/7. You're on camera everywhere you go at all times of the day and night. Everyone knows this is a known thing, particularly in the Strip and all around there, whatever, right? And this guy, I think it was Caesar's Palace. I could be wrong. It was one of those hotels, right, that this guy shot. This guy massacred these people from. Like horrific story, right? Like super crazy nightmare situation. But the guy who did the shooting, that like I forget even what they said the reason was. Like, oh, madman went crazy or whatever, off his meds or something. He somehow, so the gear he had up there was 400 pounds of gear.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right? Firearms, ammunition.
Yeah.
400 pounds. So somehow this guy got 400 pounds. If you looked at the guy, he carried, doesn't add up, 400 pounds by himself without help.
Off and
up, whatever that was, 8, 9, 10 flights, stories, and got into this hotel room and set everything up and wasn't stopped by anybody. The most security, the most surveilled city. Like what? In one of the like most surveilled and secure hotels in Las Vegas. I don't remember of him going into the hotel. I think that was one of the weird things is that like, it's like, where were the cameras? Because we know they're everywhere. And there was interestingly like low amount of coverage of like, you should be able to have that. All that's there. I mean, it'd be on me if I went, right? You'd have ample footage of me if I decided to go into that hotel anywhere. So kind of weird. That's a connection to Maui.
Huh.
Not saying there's something there.
But then when he was giving a press conference, the
police chief,
he ended up saying Las Vegas in one of the press
I
conferences.
saw that too. He had a Freudian slip. Yeah, which like, again, doesn't mean anything's up because maybe that guy used to work there. So I guess, as a past job, that's a weird place to get shipped to unless they needed someone in charge that was going to play ball. Kind of nuts.
Crazy.
I know.
We can go on this all day, but
I know. I love conspiracies. You know what? I believe them all.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, sure. Thanks everybody for listening to the show. If you like listening to conspiracy theories, this show is now a conspiracy theory show. No, I'm just kidding.
He's kidding.
But I'm sure some people won't like it, but you know what? We don't care.
and we'll get back to
we don't care.
Regular scheduled.
Anyways, let us know your thoughts in the comments below if you believe any of this or if you think we're absolute.
Tell us your craziest conspiracy theory below.
Yeah, what's your craziest conspiracy theory
that you
believe like for sure is true? Not 99%. What do you like hard set, guaranteed, no way this is a lie? Like I believe this is true.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I love
Let
it.
us know in the comments below. You can follow me at Tim_MSHC on social media. You can follow Sam at SlaysFit on social media as well. You can reach out to either of us for fitness coaching. And if you like the show, please subscribe and follow us at Stay Peaked. Listen again to the next show. See ya.